Hi everybody, Dr. Minnow here. If you've been following my channels, you've been noticing I've been doing a series of reports on the possible elections being canceled in November, United States of America. So coming up, I got a clip on how Hong Kong is postponing their elections for a year. This one particular video on its own doesn't carry a whole lot of merit on my conclusion of the canceled elections, but when you group it with all the other reports that I have done, then yes, this clip does carry some merit. So keep that in mind too. And also it is mentioned from George Galloway that London has postponed theirs, Scotland has postponed some of their elections. So this is a little trend. Now will the United States follow suit? Also, I'll mention Netanyahu canceled his elections for until next year. So this could be a trend going on around the world, and they're blaming it on the coronavirus, but Gerald Celente says it's not the excuse of the coronavirus, but just bad, corrupt politicians. And there's a little clip at the end about TikTok on their prediction on what's going to happen in the November elections. Okay, stay tuned and watch these short clips.
Meanwhile, over in Hong Kong, City Leader Carrie Lam made a stunning announcement herself.
The announcement I have to make today is the most difficult decision I've had to make in the past 7 months. The postponement of the Legislative Council general election that is held once every 4 years is a very tough decision to make. But in order to bring the pandemic under control, I need to ensure public safety and health. So the election will be held in an open and fair and impartial manner. This decision is therefore essential.
And then staying in Hong Kong, Carrie Lam issued her surprising decision to hold off on their elections for a whole year due to COVID. That came just hours after President Trump floated the idea of perhaps postponing the U.S. November elections as well. Do you think this was a wise move on her part?
Well, Hong Kong is the most densely populated place on the earth, and I suppose electioneering wouldn't be all that easy in the current circumstances. You can do this, you know, where there's relative calm and consensus in a country. In London, the London mayoral election was postponed for a year. The Scottish Parliament elections postponed for a year, with not much of a fuss about it. But in a highly polarized place like Hong Kong, or dare I say it, like the United States of America, then postponing elections has potentially very serious consequences for public order, I think.
And Google, who will win the election in 2020?
That's easy. Most people think Crazy Joe, but the winner of the presidential election in 2020 will be Donald Trump, only if the coronavirus doesn't kill everyone first.
One less. I'm listening. I don't know, you helped us out in November. TikTok. I don't have all day. I've got pandemics to fight and civil unrest to quash. Oh, you're just too slow. You're banned. Probably. By the way, what's your algorithm? Facebook's asking.
And as always, down below in the show notes, I got all the links to all the connections and the videos I've done priorly. Also, I'm going to start begging for money. I got a Patreon, a link down there in the show notes, which I've had for years, but I just never really promoted myself in that respect. But maybe it's time. Everybody else is doing it, so why not me too? Okay, I'm Dr. Minnow signing off for this short little vid. Pura Vida from Costa Rica. We're trying to save the world one mind at a time. And my other little handle, the Peace Terrorist, because I'm trying to spread peace as fast as fear, and people just don't get it.